In 6 months, Meta shelled out $30 billion on AI chips that now sit idle. What caused the world's biggest social network to overorder the future of computing? Those chips weren't just silicon. They were promises to investors, jobs for thousands of engineers, and the backbone of the next wave of AI products. When they turned into dust, the ripple hit employees, shareholders, and anyone who counted on Meta's AI roadmap to boost their own businesses. This isn't a headline you can brush off. It's a cautionary tale about panic buying, supply chain blind spots, and the danger of chasing hype without a plan. So how did a company that once built a $100 billion ad empire miscalculate an AI play? The rise, betting on the AI boom early 2026, AI-generated content exploded across TikTok, YouTube, and even Instagram stories. Meta's CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, announced an AI-first strategy at the company's annual developer conference, pledging to deliver real-time language models and generative video tools. The market cheered. Within weeks, Meta's stock rose 12%, and analysts projected a $50 billion revenue boost from AI services by 2028. To meet that vision, the company needed custom AI accelerators, high-performance chips designed for massive transformer models. The chip market was already tight. Suppliers like NVIDIA, AMD, and emerging EUV fab startups reported lead times of 12–18 months. The warning signs, supply chain strain, and over-optimistic forecasts financial filings from Q1 2026 showed Meta's AI-related capital expenditures already at $12 billion, a 300% jump from the previous year. Yet internal memos leaked later that quarter revealed 3 red flags. 1. Forecast models that assumed a 40% year-over-year AI adoption rate, far above industry averages. 2. A single-source strategy that locked 70% of the order book with one fab, ignoring diversification. 3. A board note warning that AI hardware spend must be phased to match product rollout. The turning point, panic buying the whole supply in March 2026, a rival announced a breakthrough in large language model efficiency, sending AI stock prices soaring. Fearing a first-mover disadvantage, Zuckerberg's team placed a massive advance order, $30 billion worth of custom AI chips, covering 100% of the anticipated demand for the next 2 years. The order was split across 3 manufacturers, but the total volume exceeded the global capacity for the upcoming quarter. Suppliers scrambled, reallocating chips from other customers, and the market felt the shock. But it gets worse. The collapse, overcapacity meets market reality. By September 2026, Meta's internal AI prototypes were still in beta. The first consumer-facing AI feature, real-time video dubbing, failed to meet latency targets, and a high-profile demo glitch went viral. Meanwhile, the broader AI chip market faced a slowdown. NVIDIA's Q2 earnings reported a 15% decline in AI accelerator sales. Citing excess inventory across the industry, analysts began to label Meta's purchase as over-leveraged speculation. On October 12, Meta's CFO disclosed that $22 billion of the chip spend was now classified as idle inventory, a line item that would be written down in the next quarter. The stock plummeted 18% in a single day, dragging the entire semiconductor sector down 7%, as investors feared a wave of write-downs. Wall Street's reaction was paradoxical. While it punished chip makers, it simultaneously lauded Meta's strategic pivot, inflating the stock to a temporary high before the correction hit. Here's what they missed. Meta never built a clear go-to-market plan for the hardware. The chips were purchased before any product pipeline was secured, and the company lacked the internal expertise to integrate them at scale. Moreover, the decision ignored macroeconomic indicators, rising interest rates, and a cooling AI hype cycle that were already dampening demand. The aftermath, renting out empty compute and legal fallout faced with warehouses full of unused AI accelerators, Meta announced a compute-as-a-service program in November 2026, offering spare GPU capacity to startups at a steep discount. The move generated modest cash flow, but failed to offset the $22 billion write-down. Shareholder lawsuits followed, alleging that executives misrepresented the company's AI readiness. In early 2027, the SEC opened an investigation into the procurement process, focusing on whether insider communications violated securities laws. That was the easy part. Internally, morale plummeted. Over 2 000 engineers were reassigned or laid off from the AI hardware division. And the company's AI research budget was slashed by 40% for the fiscal year. The excess chips were eventually sold on the secondary market at a 35% discount, further eroding Meta's balance sheet. The bigger picture, industry lessons: the fallout didn't stop at Meta. Competitors like Amazon and Microsoft, who had taken a more incremental approach, saw their AI hardware spend grow at a steadier 15% rate, avoiding the massive write-down. The episode sparked a wave of caution across the sector, with several chip manufacturers announcing order cap policies to prevent another panic buy-in. So what can we take away from Meta's $30 billion AI chip fiasco? Lesson 1. Align capital spend with proven product pipelines. Throwing money at future tech without a concrete rollout plan creates dangerous inventory risk. Lesson 2. Diversify supply and avoid single-source lock-ins. Spreading orders across multiple vendors can protect you from market volatility and capacity constraints. Lesson 3. Listen to warning signs. Even when the hype is loud, internal data, industry benchmarks, and macroeconomic trends are louder than any CEO's confidence. The people at Meta didn't set out to fail. They believed in a vision of AI-driven social experiences. The difference between them and you is awareness, and that's exactly why you're here. If today's story made you rethink how you allocate capital in your own portfolio, consider a platform that lets you invest with transparency and low fees. Webull offers free trades for 90 days, plus a bonus when you sign up through our link. It won't protect you from every market swing, but it gives you the tools to stay disciplined. And if you want more breakdowns like this, deep dives into the biggest financial disasters that shape our world, hit subscribe. We drop a new analysis every week, and you won't want to miss the next one. Criminal or just reckless? Tell me below. Save this video so you don't forget the warning signs.